Hi, here's a review for your website. First thing first, the logo is too big. I would suggest to, if you want to keep the logo in this format, you will need to get it down, I would say 50% at least, or you can make this logo horizontally where the image is on the left and the name is on the right. That will help, but let's see what we can do here. 50%, yeah, even that will do it. If I just reduce the size 50%, looks much better. And yeah, so that's one thing I suggest for the logo. Next is leaving some gap on the top and bottom can help, but if you have a preference, that's fine. I guess if you want to change these colors, I do also recommend looking at overall the color palette can improve. You can consider using slightly, I mean, if this is your brand, that's fine, but if you want, you can consider using slightly different shades or tint of this color. Just to give you an example, it might help you, I believe. Box shadow here, yeah, okay. So here, make it a bit, I guess, on the brighter side or lighter side. Something, let's say if we were to do something like that. I don't know, I'm just trying to, but you can definitely check out some palette colors. It's too bright, I guess. Maybe a different shade of brown or orange or red. This is not actually. Let's go back here. Let's try this. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Maybe you can, try color palette or color flat UI. Actually, flat UI does a good job. You can go here, you can pick the shades of specific blue and orange that you like. You can pick from flat UI, American, Aussie, British. They're different country wise they have, or you can go search for what you call color palette, and here you can find some really nice color palettes. Start the generator and it will give you some really nice color palette. Just to give you an example here, this you can copy here. You can try different color here, right from here itself. This way it would give you a good idea of what you want. Maybe that's something, but I'm just giving you example. This might not be the best color palette that will work for you. And then you can try and see whichever works for you. Next, let's keep moving. You can, I mean, this is just, I'm just gonna refresh. So this is how it is right now. Yeah, fine natural medicine specialist. Okay, so this section has spacing issue here. There's more gap than on the bottom, so we can add a similar gap like this. And maybe you can make this bolder, I believe. That might help. Maybe like this, and keep, like, here you can see it's lowercase. Only the initial is uppercase first, and everything here is all uppercase. So there's a bit of inconsistency in the typography. So here also you see the difference. All of a sudden we have a really small title, and bigger problem is we have a white title on a really light background, not very legible, and it's not even Google search friendly. Google actually prohibits or gives negative rating to things like these, so you want to consider that. Here you will find everything you um, everything your body, soul, and mind would ever desire. And this section, body, mind, soul, of energy. Yes, I mean this text can be maybe bigger, might look a little better, because yeah, it's not really, there's not much, like you see this and this space around it. I'll show you, there's too much space, which is not a good idea. Let's see if I can give you an example here. Margin, let's see, how about I do 300, I do 300. Yeah, that is starting to look a little better. Font weight, let's see what we can do here for you. Font size, let's see if we have any font size here. Font size, yeah, okay, right, okay, something of that effect might be better. Okay, look at that, isn't that much better? And then maybe like, even bigger. And then yeah, I guess something like that. And the width also, let me just refresh. I'm not making any live change at any live edits, like permanent edits. It's only temporary here. I'm not sure if this was part of the design, that these arrows are out of place. Normally they're supposed to be on top of this, or if you have consciously did this, this has other issues, like they're not aligning properly. You can see this one is aligning with this, but this one is all the way down. Then there's like empty space all the way here, unnecessary here, there's too much space. So we'll try to keep all these boxes height same, and if there's a lot of room like this, if we can add few more lines, that will help make it consistent. Again, this can actually, this box doesn't have to be all the way like super wide. Right now, if you can look, it's not properly aligning with this. It's on this side, it's touching, but this on the left side it's not. So it's best to just reduce the height, oh, so the width, sorry, yeah, here, okay, 300 pixel, where is that, the section, yeah. So it's even easy to read when it's something like this, like a paragraph, rather than it's all the way wide from left to right. So that's that. And then obviously gap, you can add some gap on top and bottom, and then this can be contact us instead of just contact. This review section, most visited specialist can actually be somewhere here, I guess, or even top or right below this section, between this, because it's, and this even recently added, this whole section actually belongs right after this rather than on the bottom, unless you have a very good reason. And we can add, we can keep one of these as the lighter background and the other one as a white background, so there's some contrast to these sections. And I would suggest to keep the title consistent, title size and weight consistent on each section like this. It's good height and weight and size. So each section, sorry, let me just refresh. Yeah, each section can have the same size height, like this one is too big, to be honest, and there's too much gap going on here between these three. If there are more specialists we can show here, that will be better. I guess that's pretty much it for now. I guess rest looks fine.